What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. And T-REV sent us an early link to his new lyric video, Praying I Fall.
Nice.
We don't know how well this is going to play. Last time somebody sent us something like this, it lagged at some parts and we had to wait.
Right.
So hopefully it works out fine.
In which case, we'll just pause and wait.
We shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Excited, though.
Me too. Me too. It's always fun to hear what T-REV has been working on.
Stabby knives.
Yeah.
Like it.
So, with that being said, we're going to react to this as if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to all the things coming back. We said that because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. What that means is we will pause for whatever we feel like pausing for. So, with that being said, I think that's the bull sign with like a muzzle and then knives behind him.
I believe you're correct. Yeah.
It is time to slash it up and break it down. This is T-REV with Praying I Fall.
All right.
Let's get it.
No. Hit play.
Take on with the size, ho.
Louis Beats.
I don't hang the fuck around, yo. None of y'all are down, yo. Claiming you're my homie, but you praying on my downfall. Block a make his fucking face, see the ass, yo. Staying in my lane, you stay in yours, and that's just that. You stay in your lane, and I'ma stay in mine.
That almost had a T.I. feel to it.
I really like the piano instrumental kind of going into it, and just it's a more low-key, somber sound to it. Plus, hearing him kind of do the singing little bit, you know, melodic part, nice. I like it. It's very old school vibes. I like that too.
Yes.
Stay in yours, and that's just that. You stay in your lane, and I'ma stay in mine. I'm out here getting to this paper like the New York Times. A lot of people wanna see me take a fall, but I done rose above it all. Middle finger to them loud. Fuck 'em. They need a couple blessings, so I'll teach them a lesson. Benji behind the keys in the street, you're a peasant. And I just use what God gave me, I love what he left me. I feel the passion in my soul, but y'all wish that it left me. But I don't give a fuck about you little punks, cause all you do is run around and wait for me to pop up. And you put around your mouth, but who's the one that's on my page? All you suckers really do is try to bring around the hate, that's why I lock you at the gate.
Alright, Rev.
Alright. Definite stuff that they've been dealing with.
This song has a heavy T.I. influence.
Yeah. I also like that, like, you know that they're going through this. Yeah, you're right, though. Again, I really like that, like, not the heavy beat, you know? Like, it's different from what we get from him a lot.
Right.
And I love this vibe. He's got the voice for it.
Very much so.
All you suckers really do is try to bring around the hate, that's why I lock you at the gate. Separate all the snakes and throw them all in the pit and watch them burn with the fakes. I sat back for a couple of months just to see who was real. Now I know all the runts. Let's go. Fuck around, yo. None of y'all are down, yo. Claiming you're my homie, but you praying on my downfall. Block a make his fucking face, see the ass, yo. Staying in my lane, you stay in yours, and that's just that. Ain't no fuck around, yo. None of y'all are down, yo. Claiming you're my homie, but you praying on my downfall. Block a make his fucking face, see the ass, yo. Staying in my lane, you stay in yours, and that's just that.
See, I really like that.
I do too. And okay, so he said he sat back for a couple months and just watched how people moved. And you know what's funny? That's actually one of the reasons I rarely ever talk when I'm around a bunch of people.
Right.
There's a few, but one of them is I'm always observing.
Right.
Always paying attention. And like, one of my favorite things I used to do to people all the time. This is the whole manipulative side of me when I was younger. Is I would tell bits and pieces of stories to different people.
See how they came back?
and then see who came back with a different side than what I actually told them. And I'm not saying I lied and told everyone a different story.
No, just bits and pieces.
I just
of
told
it.
bits and pieces to different people.
Right.
And seeing who would go and talk to each other
Right.
and who wouldn't. And it was a good way to realize, okay, I can't talk to them about this. I can't talk to them about things.
Right.
This person stayed quiet.
Well, I mean, so I got a lot of, oh, I thought you were really shy. Or I thought, honestly, it's more like I thought you were a total bitch. You know, I got that a lot. I thought you were going to be mean. It's like, well, I am. But you're still talking to me. So there's that.
Right.
But it's one of those things that it was like, I couldn't turn it off. So I was either completely observant or zoning, honestly, because half the time I get bored. In company, I get bored. I'm never bored by myself. I get bored when I'm out and about. But, you know, like, it's one of it's one of those things that, like, over time, people would just start talking in my presence. Like, just talking to each other. And later on, I would remember all of this stuff that they had said. And oh, I didn't realize you were paying attention. I didn't know you were listening. And it's like,
Right.
that was like literally right in front of my face. You were like here, you know? But I don't know. It's how my memory works too. I won't remember names. Probably will never remember dates. But on the flip side, I remember key pieces of it, you know, information that got spilled.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's important to take time off anyway. Like, I'm antisocial all around, so I don't need to take a couple months off because, like, I just don't. But I think for people that are out there, it's really important for self-care. Plus, you do find out who actually is going to reach out to you and be like, hey, haven't heard from you. Are you okay? Kind of
Right.
thing, you know?
Staying yours and that's just that. I go to bat when it comes to my kin. I had your back, you left me hanging like a fucked up friend. Fake ass now I'm focused on myself. I never folded on the shelf, and I ain't never giving up. That's what I always told myself. Stay working on my health. One step at a time. I got goals and I'ma reaching for the cost of the grind. I don't care what it costs. Best believe I raised the bar for myself. I'm in a different weight class. Fuck everyone else. Man, fuck all of them. Where were you when I was struggling like last week? Where were you at? Couldn't post no new music for like 12 weeks. Now it's like, yo, I learned one lesson. There's a ton of sheep people out for themselves, so I just let them be. I had to learn a lesson to understand what I had. This whole time I had this music shit here in the bag. People hitting me up like, Trev, I'm glad you're back. I never disappeared, homie. I was just leaning back. Ain't no fuck around, yo. None of y'all are down, yo. Claiming you're my homie, but you praying on my downfall. Block up, make his fucking face. The asphalt, staying in my lane, you stay in yours, and that's just that. I don't hang the fuck around, y'all. Don't hang the fuck around, y'all. Claiming you're my homie, but you're praying on my downfall.
Okay.
Block up, make his fucking face see the asphalt. Staying in my lane, you stay in yours, and that's just that.
Now I'm mad at you.
I was kind of hoping you were going to sing a little bit more than that. Come on now. Like, that was
I'm
really
mad at you.
nice. And then
He's
all
like,
of
"No,
you,
round, y'all."
you let me down. I feel that the time.
Yow.
I mean, like,
Only a lot better than that.
well, yeah. I mean, he didn't sound. Never mind.
What's that?
Like a cat in heat. Yeah.
Okay, 2-pack.
Yeah. You know what? Anyway, I really liked that. I like this vibe, this sound from Rev. He's really good at this.
This is actually probably one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And I do remember him talking about. So for those of you that don't know, the whole not being able to post anything for 12 weeks, he was actually, his channel got taken down.
He was fighting for his own channel rights.
Because somebody had fucked him over on some beat licenses.
Right.
And he even had in writing that he was allowed to use certain beats, and they tried to say that they'd never given him permission.
Right.
It got his YouTube in a lot of shit, and I don't know who it was that
Right. Well,
was
thank
the issue.
God that
But it
it's
all
cleared up.
finally got squared away. But yeah, and it did kind of irritate me. It was like me and like maybe one or two other people that actually told him to chill,
Keep trying.
keep grinding,
Yeah.
get through it.
I mean, I remember seeing some of the posts that he was saying that maybe it just wasn't worth it,
Right.
and it was like, no, like, you've come this far. It's, again, I steer clear of a lot of social media just in general because I honestly don't handle it that well. I just don't. And
Keep
I'm
it
not
away from me.
interested. I am not interested in all of the arguments and petty disagreements. And like, if it was just discourse, if people didn't agree but it was respectful, and that's fine. People are entitled to their own opinions, as long as they're not total cunts. But on the flip side, like, that's not what it is. It's a complete mess. And so, again, taking some time off, sitting back, seeing how things play out, taking care of yourself first, your family or the family that you've made next, like, that's important. And this sound is so fitting. Plus, it is a little bit of that, like, rough and tumble rev. But on the flip side, it's also deeply personal right now. This is what he was going through.
Right. So one of the things I love about this too, and everybody knows, and even Rev knows, I've given him shit for being superly, that's a word.
Superly?
Super
We'll use
overly
that.
aggressive at times.
Right.
And I feel like this had that right balance of being aggressive, but not being like in the back
Right.
of your throat aggressive.
Well, and that's what I was saying. Like, this had that rough and tumble rev, but it was
But I also feel like the
balanced.
subject matter lent to being able to kind of just go in chill with it, and I mean, still showing the aggression that he had,
Right.
but not, but still making
your
it
face,
sound like
like-
it fits in the song.
Yeah.
And
No, this was the perfect balance. It struck the perfect balance. I really love that he went melodic for the chorus. I love that change up. I love hearing that from him. And I do expect to hear you sing a little more than just like a fragment next time. I'm just saying.
Right. All right, guys. So, with that being said, if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below what did you think of T-REV with Praying I Fall. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace. Where the fuck is my mouth? There it goes.